there's a lot of consensus on the issue of butter being a superior toast ingredient to nothing at all.
No, so look, I agree. I think buttered toast is better, but I often defer it because it's a question of need. Do you need it? Sometimes, maybe. Well, the 1 out of 10 times for me, it's a personal choice.
All I'm gonna say is that people in my chat, and I just need you to go on Steam as well.
Okay.
But people in my chat were like, Dan said, given the choice between dry toast and having butter in his fridge to put on it, he would still just take the dry toast.
Oh, well, if we're talking at home, it's 10 out of 10 times. I never put butter on. I was talking like diner.
That's crazy, man.
But why? How is that crazy?
Hold on. Do you have access to the game? Can you click the button?
Oh, I was just turning down. Yes, I can.
Oh, let's go. Okay. You love this. So I'm just /markering.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Dan. I am ready if you are ready.
I am ready. It says waiting on the host advantage.
You're not on the. I'm not on the active screen right now.
Okay.
I will be on the active screen post haste.
How come we're on file 3?
I don't know. I think I started with file 1, and then at some point I accidentally duplicated file 1 to file 2, and then I was like, I don't know what's happening here, so I just started a new save file on file 3.
Is this like the real one? Is this the one that's got the thousands in it?
Well, I mean, if you look at these post-it notes, does that does that answer your question?
How about we go? Let's go. How about double Randy's? You want to go double Randy?
Double Randy.
Or do you want to go Lost Challenge again?
Well, all I ask is, do you want to do Randy or Tainted Randy?
You know what? We can go Tainted Randy and spoil it.
Oh, uh-oh. Okay.
Ooh, what is that haircut?
Oh, it's Pageant Boy.
Okay, and then I just hit.
I think it's that one.
Okay, Tainted.
Oh my God, you're Tainted Blue Baby.
Okay.
So you've never played as Tainted Blue Baby, right?
No, sire.
Okay.
He has a mason jar.
He can. It's kind of like Tetris 99.
Okay.
Instead of bombs, he gets poops on the ground, and then by like that right there, for example, and then whatever your active, or maybe not active, whatever your bomb button is on controller, causes you to shoot that whatever your poop is. So pick this poop up for a second. I can't even see what you got there.
I just have a mason jar.
Hit E, see what happens.
Sorry.
hit bomb, see what happens. There you go. Oh,
so what is that? What my item is?
That's what. Oh, you should take for sure. You should take that. And then just pop it. It's really like Tainted Blue Baby. Yeah, it's kind of a hard character to explain. You can't get bombs. Instead, you get poops that give you like different status effects. But basically, I would say like anytime you have a poop, you can kind of just send it if you want to.
Okay. That works.
You have 5 right now, and you'll get a bunch. So that one is like a poison cloud. Enemies will take damage when they go in it. That one's just damage. If it hits them, it does damage. That's AOE toxic gas. You got it.
Oh, that would have been a good one to keep, huh? That's cool. That's a cool character, huh?
It's they're fun. I just gotta realize like that I suck with them. However, I think that the secret is like just play them as if there's a normal character, and whatever advantages you get, like just enjoy them.
Spirit of the Night.
I don't think you can even take it. So I think Ooh! I also don't think you can take it. Yeah. All right. I'll grab that then.
Ooh, that's a nice trade.
On trade offer.
So. I don't know what I was like doing some stuff on YouTube, and one of our co-op videos came up on your channel. I'm like, I'll click it. And I read some of the comments. There was one that
no.
sent me, someone like time stamped it, and it was like, I can't even watch this. And it was you fighting Isaac in the cathedral, and I was the familiar, but I was just against the wall, not shooting anything. I wasn't doing anything at all. But like,
there's some great moments. People were not happy with the sci-fi reroll as well. That's like, it's got legendary status in my community now.
Sci-fi is overrated.
It's maybe like the best defensive item in the game.
I thought it's offensive.
Not really. I mean, it's offensive that you rerolled it. Maybe that's where the confusion lies.
I thought it zips after enemies.
No? It breaks their shots, but like it's not a. On it, this one we should just gain some confidence.
Yeah,
I think.
Get our first win.
Hey, how was Knockout City?
You know what I liked about it? It's like sports battle royale, and it's simple.
I couldn't agree more.
And best part of all, Therpy.
I'm telling you, if they made that first person, it would be unplayable. the Therpy, so you can actually like, I just love seeing people hiding. And then I don't know how into like the curves you got and stuff like that, but you can like if you see someone hiding, even if they're like flat against the wall, you can just curve it around the wall, and it'll still smack them in the face, and it feels so good.
Why don't you take it? My only question with this character real quick is, can I hurt you by throwing my L1s? Because I don't want to do that.
I think if your poop hits me, it won't kill me.
Okay.
But like the effects of the poop can definitely hurt me, like if the bomb exploded in my face or whatever. But you just kind of take it as like, I think you take the good with the bad.
Okay.
Like I don't really, I hit myself with the effects all the time. So like if you hit me with them, I say I'm not gonna get mad. You might get the occasional, you know, or something like that. But
speaking of hunt, can you explain what piggy bank is?
It gives you some money.
Yeah.
When you buy it, and then I think it's also every time you get hit, you drop some coins.
Okay, but it doesn't store money for the next time you pick it up.
That would be cool. That's a good point. That would be interesting.
I thought
it does not do that though.
Okay. But no, I like the
trade offer.
I like Knockout City. It's cool, and I like speed tech. Like I'd pick up the ball and fire it immediately. Sometimes you hit those, you know.
I think like because we're gonna play like instead of Zoms.
Yeah.
I figured it was either instead of Zoms or instead of Isaac, and I kind of read between the lines on that one. Yeah. As good as Zoms is, but I'm telling you, and this is, you know, a little offensive, I'm gonna be honest, but it happens in Rocket League too. Sometimes you're playing with Rocket League and you're clearly playing with someone on your team who's never played a sport in their life. Yeah. They don't understand that it's like a team-based game, and you're trying to, you know, everybody's trying to, you know, it's better to have one person pass and one person shoot, kind of garbage, honestly, than it is to have you know, two people both try to smash the ball and then have nobody in front of the net to get it in, right?
Yeah, well, that's what, like, my number one question for chat was, EA made this. Like, I was like a little confused, and then also was that okay?
I made a mistake. I forgot it gives you the spirit hearts after. But hey, look at that. You got the spirit hearts. And when you beat the next boss, I'll come back to life.
Oh, I thought you'd come back next floor. But I like that there's an incentive to pass. Outside of being the right move, there's an incentive to pass.
Dude, if you and I play and communicate, the pass, like it's free dopamine. The first, I don't know, like 7 hours of Knockout City was literally just free dopamine. You're going up against people and I'm not trying to call you out here, but they didn't really play the full tutorial. Yeah. They don't really know what's happening. Like, you're going up against people that literally, like, the ball comes to them at the slowest speed possible, and they don't even try to catch it. It's like, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. Now people are a little bit better, and they're starting to, you know, do some tactics and stuff like that. The passing destroys them. You give them no time to react at all. You're just, you know, pumping that rubber right in their face. Like, it's a dream come true.
One of my hopes, and I don't know if this is the case, it's cross-platform, right?
It is.
Oh, which is amazing.
Yes, because it's out on Switch.
So yeah,
I couldn't agree more.
So I am bullish on that game.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
That's a pass,
Wow.
right?
Yeah, you finally got an item. It's that.
All right, so this, I don't have this unlocked. What do you have to do to unlock this?
I don't know, actually. I think it's like a tainted character. You beat something as a tainted character, you get it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's good, and it's also it's free on Game Pass, or as chat would rather me say, included with the purchase price of Game Pass. And I would, you know, I also think that whenever you end up in a situation like that, the player base also ends up being a little bit on the easier side.
My only thing on it is they're double dipping, right? So like we've talked about double dipping like in regards to chips, but in my opinion, for the most part, if you pay to buy a game, I don't want to see a cosmetic store. I don't mind a cosmetic store. Yeah. But if you hit me with a pile of green cash or green cash for 500 gems and you got to pay for the game, I'm like, I don't know. How do you feel about that?
It's illegal for me to criticize it because I was sponsored. So my opinion can't be trusted. But I mean, I would have a tendency to agree in the abstract. Like I would always prefer that a game either chooses to stay in the lane of completely free to play with microtransactions, or you know, it's $20 and no microtransactions. The only thing I will say is that I think it's a weird world for multiplayer games right now. Like some of them never make it past like the first week of their existence because they don't get a player base.
Yeah.
And then some of them, they get support for like 5 years. Like, you know, Rainbow Six Siege is still, you bought that $60 game in 2016, you could still be playing it now. Not that you're like ripping them off, but still. So I think that making it free to play, and it was completely free for its opening, like 10 days or something, but and now it's free to like level 25. I think it's kind of a necessary evil in order to actually get a player base going, which is the most important thing. But I mean, we talked about it before. I just don't really buy microtransactions. So like whenever I see someone that is like, I shouldn't say it like this. I was gonna say that can't resist buying it. the term, whenever someone's like, oh, I gotta have like, you know,
the Rambo skin in Warzone.
Yeah. Or like oblong glasses, you know, silver or something like that. I'm like, come on. You just, I don't know, just maybe don't buy it. I mean, these aren't even loot boxes. These are just literally like microtransactions.
But you're also, I mean, like, not to call you a hypocrite, but you are also the person that bought a Skull Trooper. We're gonna die here because our shots are. There we go.
You have no items. That's fair. I can't be mad about that. Imagine if we had piggy bank though. So much money would have been on the ground.
I will say this though, there's a game that came out. I don't know if you saw it or not. It's called SNKRX. It's like Nokia.
Oh yeah.
Have you played it or no?
I haven't, but I probably will.
So that game is, so on the flip side, talking about like microtransactions. Let me be normal.
Okay.
It is. So it's like Nokia Snake roguelike, very well developed, a lot of fun, great soundtrack. And I feel that it's underpriced. It's $2.99 on Steam. And I'm like,
it's mega cheap.
Yeah. And I'm like, rarely do you say a game is like underpriced. I mean, it's drastically underpriced. I'll go because I have Mantle. I learned. I'll go because I have Mantle, right?
No.
Okay.
It could have worked, but okay.
But the people asking, the game is called SNKRX. It's really good. It's a fun. It's like Nokia Snake but roguelike.
I mean, I'm not gonna get too much hate for this. I think in general, indie games tend to be underpriced. You can get like not every game is obviously like Hollow Knight or the Isaac, for example, but still, like, I mean, $2.99 is like, it's like everybody says this, but it's literally less than the price of a cup of coffee,
especially in where you go.
Exactly. Well, you know,
a cold brew sludge.
you pay extra for concentrate. It's true. But and then AAA games, overpriced.
Did you?
I mean, like, maybe I'm just thinking of Returnal. But
I was just gonna ask you if you bought it.
I did. I did.
All right. Ooh, little
This
double.
could work.
Yo,
Yeah,
speaking of ooh, what's going on with McDonald's? Was that a pre-planned tweet or was that organic? Or can you not talk about it?
No, I definitely talk about it. But like, on Monday during Rocket League, we were talking, like me, Malf, and Sips, we were talking about like, you know, what would you do if you had like $100 million?
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I think I might just try to work at the McDonald's drive-thru. Like, it seems like fun.
Yeah.
And then they were rightfully being like, I think you would probably hate it. And I was like, even if I hate it, I got $100 million in the bank. So who cares? If it gets nasty, I'll just quit. Then I tweeted McDonald's as a little bit of a bit.
So that
And
wasn't like David Miyazaki set up a deal for you and like, oh,
correct.
Okay.
This was incepted out of thin air, essentially.
Okay.
I tweeted them, and because I thought it would be like, I've been talking about, like, I think a dream project for me would be like if you could just, because I have no appreciable not worldwide, but like real skills. Like, I can talk well. I think I'm an okay communicator. And apart from that, like, I don't know, like, if we were in an apocalyptic situation or like stranded on a desert island, I can only be the court jester. That's my only real world.
No, you would provide some
skill.
engineer. I'm sure you would like figure out how to boil water with like a ball bearings, orange juice, and duct tape.
I don't think so. I don't. Oh my, you should take, because I'm more likely to die.
Well, thank you.
But then skirt.
Okay, so it was not contrived. So you tweeted them, like, just joking around, haha.
Yeah.
And then
they replied, well, can you handle a headset? DM us.
Okay.
And I was, because I think it would, I didn't really finish my train of thought, I guess, from earlier, but my dream project is Netflix gives me the budget and like the crew, and we just make a show where somebody with no real world skills but a very healthy ego gets humbled by real jobs and realizes like how easy he's got it. That was the whole point of it to begin with. So I tweeted them thinking, you know, this could make like a funny video or something like that. And yeah, it would be like a dirty jobs for streamers, basically. Like The Simple Life starring Paris Hilton, but instead it would be starring me. Yeah, let's go fight the boss. That's fine. Ice him. And I haven't replied to the DM lately. It's been a surprisingly spicy topic. Let's put it that way.
What's been spicy? The McDonald's thing?
Yeah, there's been a lot of people are like, I will say the majority take is people are like, it would be a funny stream or it would be a funny video, but there's also a lot of people like, this is very disrespectful to the people that work there in order to like make ends meet. And I was like, I don't know, maybe. So I think I'm not going to reply, and instead I'll just play Isaac forever and then retire and go golfing instead.
Can I just for a breakdown, could you give me like out of 100 people?
Yeah.
How many do you think complained or said it was disrespectful?
8%.
You can kick rocks. I mean, like, it's not like you're saying, oh, you know, you're not being derogatory about the job. It's like you're creating entertainment for people. And I would venture to say, this is just me, cup half full. Someone's gonna watch that probably works that job and be like, no offense, like, I knew he couldn't do it. Or like, wouldn't.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
That's why I was annoyed. Is like, the whole point of it. I can understand. I suppose. Why not? I can understand. I suppose the idea that, you know, we go in there and me and my entourage, 20 people deep, would roll up in our Lamborghinis and be like, you know, what's
making
up,
fun of
scrubs?
people. Yeah.
Yeah. But I really thought that the point was like people, you can go ahead and go in, but people in chat were like, you know, you would be humbled if you did it. And then I was like, maybe I'll do it. And they're like, no, that's not allowed. But I also understand that, you know, my feelings are hurt. So I'm maybe misconstruing it as more personal than it actually is. But I thought it could be cool. But, you know, there's a vocal minority that are very opposed to just the idea of it existing for sure. We can only take one of these, but unless we walk into them at the same time.
Okay.
You want Death's List?
Yeah.
Okay.
You.
I'll take Abaddon. It depends. How do you want to stand this up?
Let's go. All right, you time it off me. You give me the call, but you're gonna have to time it.
Can you move forward? Forward just a little. That seems great to me. Look at that. The heart is touching just the tip of our head there.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
Here's my take that you didn't ask for. I think it would be extremely entertaining. I have my mantles redone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it'll be extremely entertaining. I think people that haven't worked at McDonald's will enjoy it. I think people that have worked at McDonald's enjoy it. People that currently work at McDonald's or a similar job will enjoy it. And if the 8% doesn't like it, I bet that you get 12% new people coming in that will find you just because of the stream. So
I appreciate that for sure.
Well, but I think it'd be part of it too is like who is doing this and what is the nature of their content and their historical output. And yours is to not make fun of people in real life, you know?
Well, yeah, and the other thing is like there's this, I mean,
yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I guess I was just, I mean, I'm ignorant to the, not all social issues, but obviously it comes from a place of privilege to begin with. You know, there's not, the frustrating thing is that, you know, there's nothing you can really do about that to some extent. Like I guess for me it was kind of like the idea that like I can't even try to step in the shoes for a second. Oh man, that's otherwise like that's seen as a bad take. So I'm like, well, what does that leave you with as an alternative? It's just like
stay in the Isaac mines your whole life.
Yeah, that's what I told Chib. Stay in the DX Racer. You're not welcome to get out of the chair. But there's a really famous, like, Kate watches a lot of Korean YouTube, but there's a really famous Korean channel called Workman, and then what it is just a YouTuber, and to be fair, it is usually like brand deals and promotion and stuff like that, but he'll like go work at like a Quiznos for a day, and then like talk about what it's like, and you're like, wow, it's interesting to see this person, like to see behind the veil a little bit, and I find it entertaining even though I don't speak the language, you know, just to watch it. So I was surprised by, you know, how many people were like this, like comments literally like, this is disgusting.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
I'm just so out of the loop, I suppose. That, but again, I have to acknowledge that you and I are in like the same position here, so we are liable to agree with one another. But
no, that's fair.
Still,
but also like the other thing it could potentially do, you take it.
I think you should take it because like I'm more likely to do. Yeah, we can split that. That's fine.
The other point is like someone who may have a one conception. Can we double take this or no? Not should I just spin it?
I think it's a spin.
Okay.
Ooh, I should take because your spacebar item's good.
The other take is like some people may have one aspect of understanding what it's like to work in fast food, having never worked it, but seeing a perspective of, oh, hey, this is what this person actually does. This is what they have to deal with. And I don't know the details on McDonald's, but like I know that some people work that because they have a good, college incentive and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So just like exposure to learning about working a different kind of job that you may have lack of knowledge on. You know what I mean? Like someone watching.
Yeah.
So I would.
I mean, that was the vibe I took for sure. But obviously, some people don't take it that way.
Like, so I mean, this is a scene I see in your IRL stream. The line is backed out of the door because,
and I'm like, I'm like, just give me a second. I don't know where the button is.
I don't know where the buttons are. You know, like something like that. And they're like, and then they zoom in, or then the other people come on camera and be like, yeah, out of the 15 new people that have worked at McDonald's this month, Ryan ranks in the bottom 2 because X, Y, you know. But
I do want to say, you know, I don't want to just make it seem like there's crazy people out there that are like annoyed with this. Like, I'm aware of the fact, you know, the world's in a weird place, but well, let's just say like a bad place for a lot of people, to not mince words. But I was also like, I feel like my weird one-day project of you know, possibly not even doing it, just tweeting McDonald's, was a little bit stretched to be like one dude literally replied, it's just literally like, we can get Germa 1 guys in chat, but he was like, he's an old rich white guy looking for sympathy, and I was like, what are you talking about? I'm trying to I just thought it would be fun. I don't know what like where this is coming from.
yeah, I mean, like,
No.
oh,
That's my bad.
can I get out of here?
And I was like, old, okay. Rich, maybe. But don't you dare call me white.
The thing is, like, it's like your place, in my opinion, I'm telling you what your place is, to like entertain people. And if you do a good job of that, sometimes you make someone's life, you know, distracted, whatever, like I was on that fight. But you know what? Don't leave. It's okay.
My bad. It was autopilot.
But you know, so it's like, I don't know. But I feel like for you, like, what's to stop you in the future? You want to do some creative things, and people are gonna complain about it. You know, are you gonna let those people stop you?
I don't know.
8%.
Well, the thing is, the alternative is staying in the Isaac mines, which is also pretty sick, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of like a, you can go into this room, by the way. But yeah, so I mean, honestly, like pulling the veil back, I was like bummed out about it last night for sure. Like to the point where I was like, you know, it's juvenile, but I was like, I guess I'll never do anything.
No, but I know what you mean. It's like, hey, you know, I have this great idea. It's not called great. I have this idea I'm really excited about, and then, you know, a bunch of your friends say, yeah, do it, and then one friend's like, oh, that's dumb, and you listen to the one friend instead of the 50 that are telling you to do it.
Yeah, I think that's human nature for sure.
No.
And I recognize the I mean, it's like, it's petty for sure. Don't get me wrong. It's not petty like, oh, I'm gonna like punish the other people. It's just like, man, you know what? It's not worth dealing with the headache, honestly. So, you know, if you we'll reconsider maybe, but I don't know. I was like, you know, you fine. You got your wish.
I'm not trying to pour it on, but since you brought it up, whenever we would stream together, I would always have your chat open.
Oh no.
For about the past month, I don't even pull it up anymore. I just, you know.
I hear you. I mean, the community's been good.
Yeah.
For sure. But there's also, I mean, so I was watching like that Bo Burnham special.
Yeah, which
that was
so for the people that haven't seen it like myself, what is it?
So it's a comedy special. You can reroll that. It's garbage tier. I think it's okay.
Varicose vein?
It's a comedy special that is more like, I don't know, it's not like traditional stand-up, like a dude on stage with a microphone. It's like a musical comedy special, but even then it's less like something like Flight of the Conchords, where it's like a funny songs, and much more like, I mean, it's like almost a drama, if that makes sense.
With like a one-person drama?
Yeah, it's a one-man show filmed like during COVID.
Okay.
Inside of his house,
okay,
or his room. So it's like not, it's funny, but it's also more dramatic and melancholy than anything else. But he talks a lot about, like, you know, the internet, and obviously he's on like a different stratosphere.
Bo Burnham,
like,
I've never heard. What's his deal?
He's one of the most famous comedians in the world, and also not directed, but wrote 8th Grade, which was nominated for a few Oscars last year, or 4 years ago.
Is that the comedian in Mandalorian?
I have no idea what you're talking. That's Bill Burr.
Oh.
That's Bill Burr. Now that I think about it.
Okay. All right. Well, not the same person.
Not even really close, quite frankly.
Okay.
But that's hilarious.
Okay, so it's like a Curb Your Enthusiasm, a little bit more serious.
It is not at all like Curb Your Enthusiasm. I don't know. It's more like a stage play than like a traditional stand-up comedy thing. But anyway, the point is that we should double up on this one. I think.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Nice.
Look at that. A lot of what he talked about, and he got his start as like a YouTuber when he was 17 in 2006 or whatever. So he's got a kind of similar experience to yourself or myself or people that have been streamers and so on and so forth. And a lot of what he said, I was like, finally, someone's saying it. Like, one of the bits was like, I'm not going to get you demonetized on YouTube for this, but it was like, is it possible that like buddy on the internet could just be quiet for like an hour? Like, do we really think it's like a good thing that everybody on Earth has to share like every single opinion they have on every single issue all of the time? And I was like, finally, somebody's saying it, man.
Oh, well, I mean, not to pivot back, but like just like it affected you in the past 24 hours,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm with you.
It's affected me in the past 24 seconds, essentially.
Ooh, you.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't really matter, but maybe there's a holy card in here.
Okay.
That's a reroll, I think. That's takeable.
It won't kill me?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, man. It's such a. I hope at some point, like, things. And I don't know the best way to say it, are like civil, because I just know I've learned the most in my life from having conversations with people that may think extremely different than me, but you're able to sit down and talk about them, be like, oh, I understand that person feels or thinks that way.
And honestly, like I apologize for overrunning it, but now that I'm dead, I can talk. But it's like, I guess that's what bothered me the most, is that if you go back in these like post history on Reddit, and I'm like, I do, because I'm psychotic like that. So many comments are like, love the stream, great fun, had an awesome time over the course of like 6 months, and then like 9 essays about like why this McDonald's thing is like a bad idea. That, I mean, they're not necessarily like personal attacks, they're like criticisms. There's a difference, but I'm like, then they write something like, oh, by the way, sorry, like I hope this didn't like sour your mood or anything like that, I'm kind of just speaking out loud. And I'm like, well, apology accepted, but like it definitely did. Reading like 2,500 words about like how this guy just doesn't understand like what it's like, and like this is like people literally being like, this is disgusting. And I'm like, yeah, no, I mean, I understand, but it's you're entitled to express your opinion, don't get me wrong. I don't want to shut that down, but it did affect me for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, I think for context too, you're someone who I would say skews in the extremely thick-skinned department. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, dude, there have been times. I think I vary. It depends like on the amount of sleep you got last night. It depends on, like how the baby duty in the morning was and stuff like that. But, you do also have to understand, and I think people don't, that it's like, it's not just like one person is like, 100, even in chat right now, there's like 100 people like that are taking the opposite approach. And some of them are being civil and some of them are honestly being like a little rude. And it just, it wears you down a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, like, like, do you think at any point in our lives there'll be like, not to be Black Mirror with it, but do you think there'll be like something that holds people accountable for how they speak online, or you think that is part of the allure of onlineicity? Get in the fire.
This one's a little tough. Yeah, I mean, I'm not qualified, and this is like the, you know, probably the preface I should use for like every statement, but like I don't know if I'm qualified to talk about that, but I feel like we are in a position of like anger is just like the currency of social media right now, which makes sense because you always feel right, you know, like there's stuff to be angry about. Don't get me wrong. But you know, I think there's times you know what it is for me that, and by the way, thank you for bringing me back to life here.
I think it was the first time I've ever done it.
I guess like for me, and this is like, you know, you feel free to bust out like the world's smallest violin for this, but like I feel like the more you interface and like try to make everybody happy with it, the more you actually pay the price. Like with and again, this is like an oh boo-hoo moment, don't get me wrong, but like there's a lot of content creators, business people, politicians, etc., that just do what they want to do, and then when people criticize them, they like either laugh or they never see it, right? And I've taken, not to make myself be like self-aggrandized here, but I've taken almost the opposite approach where I'm like trying to make everybody happy with the community. And I understand that that's never going to be, you know, you can't make everybody happy all the time, but in doing so, you're beholden to like more and more people as time goes on, and it just like broadens the amount of things that you have to be responsible for. Whereas if you just kind of like tuned off from it completely, you maybe don't grow as a person, but you also, you know, don't suffer the consequences of like, son of a... There wasn't a holy card in the shop, right?
Let me double check.
I don't think so. I think I would have
You would have pogged, yeah.
A pack one, pick one.
Let me ask, do you think it's, with an audience of your size, do you think it's realistic to, I don't want to say cater to every need, but
I don't think it is. Like I think like,
we going up? No.
It's up to you, honestly. I'm cool with whatever.
Let's try to get to streamer room.
But I think like I guess what I'm trying to say, and this is not even like an anti like cancel culture thing or whatever, but I'm like every time that this happens, I get like one step closer to just doing what I want to do and ignoring almost the entire community, which is probably something I should have taken more seriously like 5 years ago. And I actually think it would definitely make me happier, and would also probably lead to cooler content that would alienate a percentage of people. But I'm realizing increasingly that even when you try not to alienate people, you just sort of do.
See, but I disagree. I don't think you'd be ignoring your community. I think you'd be ignoring the community that is a very, very small percentage that's vocal. But at the same time, though, I think it's different. If 80% of your audience was like, you have an idea and like, this is a terrible idea, then you know what, maybe it's worth,
right, yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, I didn't think about that, you're right, but you know what I'm saying? So like, you got,
yeah, no, of course.
Go run it back. We're gonna win this. Let's win it.
I think we got a chance.
Yeah.
Wait, that's you, man. Fair enough. Okay.
All right.
This is the one.
This is the one. Okay, we got this.
But yeah, I mean, like we've talked about it enough. And even this, like, it's its own like Ouroboros thing. People will do.
Ooh. And I get why you need that now. I get it. Okay.
People will be like, oh, you know, now like, we're in the whirlpool, right? Is like day one, like, you know, the streamer says something that maybe is like a little out of touch. Then like 7 people get mad. Then the streamer spends an hour with his friend who's in a similar position talking about like, oh, how wrong those like 7 people are. And, you know, then it gets 100 people start to reply to that. And like it
yeah, it's like wormhole. Yeah,
it is. But I'm also like, at the same time, I'm also just like, I mean, we're talking about it not in a way that's like, oh, it's so hard. That's like, I think that's what annoys me as well, is like anytime you talk about even like something that happened, not even in a super negative way, just in like a frank way, people are like, I hate watching these like.
Let me carry that for you. I won't use it.
Thank you. Like watching these guys complain is like not nice for me, and I'm like, I get it. Don't get me wrong, but we're just talking about something that happens. If anything, I'm trying to like mine it for humor at some point as well. Like I think it's funny that like I left yesterday's, like I genuinely think it's funny that I left yesterday's stream and was like, well, that was a good stream. I thought we had some good banter. And then like one person made a comment that was like, I think is gross when he talks about like how he would be able to handle working at McDonald's, like is ignorant of the social conditions. And then, 100 people reply to that. And then that like kind of ruined my night. That to me, there's humor, there's sadness in there, but there's also some humor in like what is wrong with the human brain, that it's like you could just log off. But instead, my brain is like, nah, I'd like to read like there might not even be any new comments, but just let me read the same 25 that made me feel bad 5 times. And then like your brain is like, oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Well, maybe it's
like that's the good stuff, man.
Maybe it's because like, I mean, because what else is wrong, right? Like you have I guess. You have a job where you get to play and have fun and blah blah blah. But I'm not, and I think the use it and then.
Yeah, why not? Oh, and then look at that, I can.
Garbage.
I don't think it's terrible. I think it's like. I think it's worth holding at least.
All right. And the 7 people that chirped up, I don't think they're wrong. I just think that. You can have your own opinion, but it's a wrong take if you're running a show. But so
no, it's, yeah.
I wouldn't
that's how the McDonald's tweet came to be.
I wouldn't be surprised though when you do it if it is one of your top 3 most watched streams of all time. I
think I would have to do it as a video. I think I would have to be like, because I don't know if I don't want to stream it and then
have something
like,
happen.
have them like bombing through the drive-through with racial slurs like all day or something.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like about pot play or something. Well, I would say it would be one of your top 5 videos of all time, because it's like you and I talk about all the time when you're creating content. Like, okay, so and so is playing this, so and so. What this person's like, eating 17 sticks of celery in 30 seconds. I'm watching that,
Small Ants Publishing, or he's sharpening 17 pencils in under 2 minutes.
You're watching it. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's someone who you follow on Twitch that you rarely watch, if you see something like that or subscribe, that you're clicking it every time, because who doesn't want to see you doing it? Just my take.
So anyway, how was your night?
Wait, so Bo Burnham stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I actually agree with what Apollo said. 3, 2, 1, go. I think because you asked, I think it isn't what I would expect to be up your alley, but you could give it like half an hour and see. You never know.
Because it's not funny, or it's just heavy satire.
Kind of actually. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice.
We were a little close on that one, but we got it.
I feel like Eddie changed the numbers on us a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit more forgiving. What do we want here?
I think maybe the sun, like one sun card is pretty decent here. Okay, then let's do it, man. Like it's more arty than like it's not a traditional stand-up comedy special or anything.
Like there was like in the back channel, people were like raving about it, saying it's like, maybe you said it's really good, not really funny. Maybe I'm misconstruing it. We'll pop it. Wait till heart.
God, that's scary.
We need to get some kind of color change here.
Like an item that makes it clear.
Like you're red or something. But it's on Netflix.
It is on Netflix. I do want to say though, we're already different colors.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like similar shades.
Dude, okay, hold it. Start with this. 15. We need one more penny. I'm gonna hedge our bets. Let's start with this.
Okay.
Just in case. The game is coming through in the clutch here. The game is like,
Eddie.
hey King, sorry you had a rough night. Must have been so hard in your clean queen size bed with, you know, nice sheets and your family who loves you. Here's something to split. No. That's all right. I'll come back with the holy card.
Yep, you're good. Cine V. I gotta go radio silence here for a second.
You got it. You don't got it. That's okay. I mean, I got pinned in the corner there. I'll take the responsibility on that one.
Back.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna slash marker.
You too. That episode's not going to you.
I don't know. I resist that idea. Like, I think you can talk about it frankly. Like, if anything, the one of the reasons people assume like I don't want to talk about it because like it's gonna cause drama. The thing that and you can check the curse room here. The thing that the reason oh yeah, we shouldn't have done that.
You can hold R key.
Okay. The reason I sometimes am hesitant to bring stuff like this up is because you just get a lot of people that just like agree with you just because you're the streamer. Yeah. And I, believe it or not, like I try not to abuse that too much. Because you really can have like an asinine take and you're the streamer. People are like, he's so right. Like, leave him alone.
What do you mean, like, vote Y in chat if you don't mind dry toast, and N in chat if you would despise dry toast, but yeah, Y if you're kind of okay with it, like
something along those lines. Yeah.
Ooh,
look at that. So it's worth taking.
No, I'm with you. Honestly, my take is like, I want to talk about you because like I care and respect about you and your thoughts. But if it's like a random streamer that I'm listening to or that I have in the background, I probably turn it off. But I'm like, dude.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah. I mean, it's so like self. I don't know what the word would be. It's like scratching your own itch, right? It doesn't give anybody else any pleasure. But we went through it as well. Like it's a funny week for it because like on Monday we were talking about like the Naomi Osaka stuff, like how she was like, I don't want to give press conferences because they like affect my mental health before I play tennis, and I was like, that was a really good reroll. Look at that.
You take it.
Oh, thank you. Ooh. And a lot of people were like, yes, that makes sense. But then like a lot of other people are like, you know, screw her. She's worth like $50 million, and like, oh, the Rolex sponsored the French Open. What will the Rolex people think if she doesn't give an interview in front of like a billboard that says Rolex, where she talks about like, you know, how her ankle hurts or something like that? And I was like, man, like I forgot that like everything is like a contest. It's like she's rich and famous, so when people like random people are like, I hate her, then it doesn't hurt, I guess.
Nah, yeah, what is that? Is that cup of holy water?
It's Isaac's jar of tears, which is like bad.
Roll it.
I think it's a roll. And you know what? To the victor go the spoils. To the victor goes nothing.
No spoils. All right. But ooh, I think this is the run. Dude,
I don't think so.
No?
Yeah, it's possible, but I don't think so. Oh no.
All right, I'm not gonna bend the knee here. One of these days we're gonna beat it as double lost.
It's gonna be worth it. People will be like, I'm so glad I sat through that self-indulgent episode where they complained about how hard it is to be popular, so I could get to this one where the items were exactly what they needed.
Oh, so anyway. I wanted to ask you about vintage. We were talking about it.
Right, yeah.
So I don't know how it came up, but We're doing an Isaac run, and it was an item, and it was like it was a white eye with like water coming out, and they're like, that's glaucoma. And I'm like, and I started, I started laughing. I'm like, it's not funny, but it's hilarious that Ryan Gary thought he had glaucoma at one point. And then, but I couldn't remember why you thought you had it.
It's because I went to the optometrist, and they were like, the pressure in your eye is like you were at risk of glaucoma. So then I had to do like a glaucoma test, where you look like you're supposed to look straight at an object, and then they flash like little dots in your peripheral vision, and then you click the mouse every time you think you see a dot, and it's like it's a psychological, it's warfare, because like you're like, did I see a dot or didn't I? Like I think that there was one there, but maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me. Anyway, it turns out I don't have glaucoma. I just have abnormally high blood pressure. For someone my age.
See, I thought you spent a weekend with Mathis and it corrected itself. What's the toilet paper?
Personally, it spawns horsemen that help you out.
On a roll?
But I don't think it's that good. I think it's a reroll.
Let's go.
Yikes. Ooh.
All right. It's funny, man. I don't know. Something else popped up in my YouTube feed. Oh, someone linked it. It was like us playing Hearthstone, talking about the story where the guy got struck by lightning and his arm flew off. But oh, nice. You remember that? Do you remember that?
Not at all, but it sounds hilarious.
So, but like I was listening to it, and like it wasn't that long ago, but things sound so different now.
Oh, dude. And yeah, I had a question today.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds different. We talk differently for whatever reason. Like I don't know, your voices change over time. We're more comfortable with one another. Blah blah blah. But why is it that every streamer on the platform has the clearest mic that's ever existed? But the McDonald's drive-thru still sounds like they're using the mic that FDR gave his inauguration speech on in 1932. Like, surely it's an unbelievably wealthy corporation. Like, why are they still using microphones from the start of the 20th century?
I mean, I'm gonna take it one step further just to flex. So in our community Discord, there's like a community image page where people like will post stuff, and like a couple moderators posted what they were drinking, and in the background they have like Blue Yeti top tier microphones. So not only streamers but moderators have like top tier mics too. You know, I'm like, I was just blown away. I'm like, that's the sauce right there. But I don't know.
You know, like, do you ever have one of those ball webcams?
The Yeti ones?
No, the old Logitechs from like the 1990s. Oh.
Got one more.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't think so. Why? What did they look like? Just balls?
Well, I mean, it was like a little. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. It looked like a golf ball on a tee, kind of, and it captured video in like 140p or something like that. I was laughing because, like, when COVID started and like all the media companies had to pivot to doing things remotely, it was like every streamer had a better setup than like the guys at CNN. It was crazy. Like, so I remember like when I watched Bloomberg News like back in November, it was like, sometimes they would have people on the show. They're like, hey, he's the CEO of like the largest gold company in Canada, and then they're using like an iPad camera, like iPad Generation 4 from 7 years ago or something like that. And then they'll have somebody else on, and they got the full like RGB drip behind them. It's a real stark difference. It's just PlayStation Eye toy.
Oh, that's a good item. Oh, I should have that. If you can.
Yeah, you're absolutely
yeah.
right. This could do it. Well, I'll bring you back, and then this could win us the run. It could justify this content.
All right. If someone says you don't need a camera when you have a private jet. Oh, all right.
But yeah, this glowing hourglass, if we use it right, it should lead to being able to undo a holy card loss.
Yes, infinite.
After we bring Dan back. This could be big.
It's a big fight here, though.
Oh, the Ragman? No big deal. I mean, you're talking to somebody. I got 3,500 hours in the game. And I know how to work a headset.
Nice. Dude, so I went to Wendy's yesterday, and I rolled up, and I'm like, hey.
You know why I'm here?
No. I said, hey, can I have a mini cup of ice? And they said, what? And I said, a mini cup of ice. And he's like, yeah, bro, just pull up. And so he's like, but come to the second window. So there's a car in front of me. If he said that, would you have looped around the car in front of you, or would you have waited?
I would have waited.
Okay.
What did you do?
What do you think I did?
You looped around?
No, I waited.
Okay, yeah, you can't loop around in a drive-through. They got a whole system.
Yeah, but
even I know that.
But since my item required no money, I thought maybe he wanted me to loop.
I think it's one of those things where, like, when you go through the drive-through, it's exactly like a magic card. Like, you do what it says on the card, no more, no less.
That's fair.
3, 2, 1, go.
Nice, nice stutter. Nice stutter. All right.
Yeah, I don't think you ever loop. I actually, after I got my vaccine, I went through the McDonald's drive-through for, research. And I pulled up to the window, and it was like the Windows ME blue screen. It was like, instead of having the menu, it had, it was just like, this program has stopped working. And I just sat there for like 45 seconds. And then I was like, I don't know what I do. Do I just leave? And then someone came over the FDR speaker and was like, I gotta...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And was like, just a second. And then I just sat there for like another 45 seconds. And then they were like, what can I get you? Which is fine. I was concerned. I was like, I didn't know that the drive-through window could crash.
Yeah, but see, doesn't that make you want to work there to see what kind of wizardry he pulled off to reboot a Windows ME from inside a building out to an exterior LCD that was invented 10 years after Windows ME? Like, that's the kind of stuff I would like to know about.
Well, that's why when he said, what do you have? And I said, hey, you guys need some help? I'm a streamer, so I'm well versed in tech support issues.
What did you order though?
I'm 100% always a 10-piece chicken McNugget Coke Zero guy.
With the Coke Zero, what kind of dipping sauce?
1 sweet and sour, 1 hot mustard, but usually I give them both to my wife. She likes to dip the fries, and I'm for it, but I can kind of take or leave the dipping sauces.
See, I'm just glad you went.
I don't mind a dry nug is fine by me, so I understand the dry toast take.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm glad you went hot mustard, but hear me out.
Yeah.
Swap. Let me take or I can roll it, but then we can't swap.
This is good for the swap, yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot I had higher speed. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and then you can take this. Yeah.
And then I take this.
Yes. Ooh. All right, we got to run now. But I think it may just be transversal location, but my wife is a huge fan of the sweet and sour sauce as well. It's like a requiem. Like if you go there, it's like I don't even think about them. Like I always ask for sweet and sour.
Yeah, and honestly, it would be better if they forgot the fries than if they forgot the sauce. Like that's, there's been times like Kate would be like, "Can you go to McDonald's?" Like come home and they forgot the sauce in the bag, and she's like, "Where's the sauce?" And I'm like, "Oh no, it's the whole trip is ruined now."
Luckfoot, not bad.
That's like, I will say, if somebody forgot the Coke Zero, I'd be like the same. I'd be like, "Come on, man."
How come Coke Zero and not Diet Coke?
you know, I hate to say it, I feel like Coke Zero kind of feels like more masculine. And it shouldn't, but just in my head, I'm like, Diet Coke. Pff, I'm not on a diet. I just want a zero sugar drink that tastes exactly like the regular.
I was gonna say, could you do a blind taste test, Coke, Diet Coke, and Coke Zero?
I don't think so.
Like, you don't think you could
ready?
pass that?
I don't think I could. I can't even tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi yet.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice stutter.
Ooh.
Oh, you got a good deal there.
And you can go into the curse room.
Oh, I don't mind if I do.
Okay. And then you can leave the curse room.
Dude, normal Lost seems so overpowered now compared to Tainted Lost.
Oh, you're telling me.
All right. Okay, good battle. If we get in trouble, I will hit the... Oh, we already fight.
If you get hit, you can pop the hourglass, I think.
But I can't... What if I can't bring you back? No, it brings us...
The problem is if you get hit 2 times, you'll die, and then we'll lose the hourglass for the whole floor.
I see. Wait, I have good stuff. Doesn't Luckfoot give me good pills?
I don't think so.
No, I thought it did.
Oh no.
I thought that Luckfoot gave you good pills.
Chat says it does. You know what? I'll acquiesce to that idea.
The only reason I know that is from like Flash, I think. All right.
Dude, now you're speaking my language.
Money equals power, though. No. Yeah. We're okay.
Yeah, if we make it through, it's not so bad.
What is that box?
I think it gives you the power to buy something. Like it gives you either an item or a consumable to buy. So it's kind of like anti-synergy with money equals power, but that Keeper's Elbow is kind of interesting. But we do have money equals power. It's a tough call.
If I get hit here,
I would use it if you get hit. Because I think we have a battery charge as well.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. No.
Oh no.
I thought we could milk it. Oh, we got it back.
You can use it. You should use it.
Why?
Because I lost my holy card as well. Yeah.
Oh, but the boss stays dead.
No, I think we will have to fight them again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, take that. We'll do one more room here.
Okay.
But definitely, I would say this time, if you get hit and the boss has like more than 80% HP, yeah, let me take it out. Let's stack it up here.
If it has more than, but he had like 20 left. That's why I was like trying to quick justify in my head. I'm like, oh, we can pull this off, but it's not worth it.
It happens. It happens.
Ooh. Oh, speaking of it happens. Did you get the 4 souls?
I haven't looked at the Kickstarter yet.
Please.
Dude, you take it. You take it.
Yes. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you for stalling. Okay, yeah, let's go. That's a 1 run.
Okay.
Did you order anything yet, or are you waiting?
I literally like my life over the past 8 months, but also like the past week especially is like I record, I stream, I go to baby time, it's dinner, it's a shower, it's bed. I have not looked at the Kickstarter yet.
Or do you think you'll buy it or no?
I don't know. I don't want to say no because no.
That's rude. Roll?
Yeah, I think that's rollable.
You got it.
I do have it. You're right. That's takeable
for you. And that's D up for me.
Please. Yeah, please do.
Okay.
I guess we'll go to the mirror realm because we can. But, you know, like, I think Four Souls is a great game. It's just, like, also, you know, we're not in, like, we haven't played a board game in person in, like, 9 months. Like, I got... It's a little further down the priority list for me right now, but...
I understand.
Like, have you ever played Four Souls? Hourglass?
I've never played it, but I bought it the first one, and I this is someone who doesn't like stuff, but you know, it's Eddie, and then so I feel the same way about this one. I'll probably never play it, just because finding, you know, normies that want to play it are probably like this is gonna be hard, at least for me, you know, like so me and my wife, like I can get her to play Tapeworm, like that's, you know, like that's, but I think asking her to play Four Souls may be a little bit of a stretch. Not that I don't think she can handle it, I just, you know, I don't even know how to play it, so
that's fair.
But I would like to play one day. I would prefer to play in person though than on like that Steam board game thing.
Yeah. No, I can understand that.
Maybe one day.
Let's double dump this one. We should be good. We could do the mirrored boss fight. It's just like, it's a little...
Yeah, not...
I think it's a touch ambitious. Yeah. Let's put it that way.
All right. Ooh.
I think you can use your sun card. Let's just walk into... Oh, it's my sun card. What am I thinking here?
You want to re-roll that item?
I think Mystery Sack is worth holding because of the chance that it could drop a holy card.
Okay.
So I think we should just try.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Nice. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, it's horrible. Only with money equals power. That's not so bad. Doesn't matter.
I'll take it just in case I'm less likely to die. Not because of any particular reason, because I got extra sauce. Nice.
No, I couldn't agree.
Oh,
more.
but you need. Okay, no, I can pick up the money. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. Yeah. Send it. Ew. I don't think we can get like good items from here, but no. I don't know what it does.
Okay.
It's something to do with explosions, which scares me.
Okay, this is the dream run because we have good stuff, and also we're vastly different K Caloris.
Okay, I understand. Mentally speaking, I understand your point here.
Okay. Nice. Good. Give me that fresh one.
You can take us out.
Oh, we got it. We got it. I'm gonna need, if you want me to take us out, I'm gonna need a forceful take us out. Otherwise, I'm confident in our abilities.
If I get it, I have no problem being forceful.
Yeah.
It's just like when you get hit, I feel like I should leave you the responsibility, but I also feel like that might come back to bite us a little bit.
Well, that's Isaac. We're rolling the dice. Ooh, look at your D though. We're okay.
Take us out. Take it. No, okay.
We're okay. Look at your 10.96. Now
it's pretty good, right?
This could be a bear. Nice.
We can fly. This is no sweat. You can take us out if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the strat though. Yeah, recharge it.
Just recharge it a little bit. I mean, even if you die there, it's not so bad.
Yeah, as long as we kill the boss.
Come back. Yeah, you'll come back right after, so it's no big deal. But I don't know what I was thinking on that one.
You have holy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
For now.
Okay. Yeah. Let's.
Hold on here. Hold on. I have a game plan.
Okay.
Looks like this.
Ooh.
Okay, good to know. I think we gotta send it again. Oh no, I lost my holy card being ambitious.
Okay, we can just beat it.
forehead. Maybe they'll give us a battery at the end. Like, it's not lost. It's just it was a suboptimal play on my end.
I want to go too far up there. I can't see him. Nice shot.
Okay. Doesn't really matter who takes. I mean, actually, it does because you have soy milk, right? So you should not take. Let me get the tiers. Okay. And then I have birthright too, which means I can actually come back from the dead once. I think you should take the piercing shot. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Do you have a guppy item? No, that was the previous one.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Nice stutter. Okay.
I didn't get it, but that's
Oh,
totally
you didn't
fine.
get. Oh.
It's like it's not worth anything, in my opinion, at least.
We buy some cards or something.
I think so because I have birthright. I can come back from the dead once, which is pretty sweet. But it would be nice to also get another card. That it would be helpful. I think we'll just quickly check this out. Do we know these? Larger gulp?
Wait, I have Luckfoot. Let me take that question mark one. There it is. Sorry, I was looking at your screen.
No. So hey, that's not bad.
Okay.
No, we don't have keys. Yeah, I guess we're out of here.
Yeah. I like I'd like for you to have a holy card, but
a holy card would change everything.
It gives us a chance.
I never should have lost the one we already had, but it could still get us there.
All right.
Yeah, give it
a little peek.
Yeah, why not? Just don't get hit by a bomb in here.
pH forehead.
Okay, don't take the pills yet. I think if you take anti-PhD, it will make the pills bad for you, but every bad pill will raise your damage, which is really good with soy milk.
Okay. You don't want to roll it, right?
Not yet.
Okay, so you take this?
I think you should take that.
Okay.
And I think then you should look at the pill.
H up.
It's a health up.
Yeah. Take it.
Just take it. So I guess Luckfoot overrides the negativity of the pills. Oh, well, try experimental.
Okay.
Wow, it gave you a 1.97 tiers upgrade. I don't know if you needed to take that one personally.
What's this thing? That's Mom's Pearl.
This is Cursed Eye.
Okay, we want to roll that, right?
Yeah. I don't want to lose my Incubus. We can't really take that, I think. So you can leave.
Okay. All right.
So for now, chat's letting me know. For now, bad pills will give you upside.
Okay.
Good pills are just good.
Okay.
So if a pill is like tiers down, you should still probably take it because it'll give you a disproportionate damage upgrade.
Okay. I'm just gonna make a call. I don't think we should do this fight. That's just me though.
What we gotta.
Okay.
Go into the room again. Go into the room again. Yeah.
Oh.
You should take it. You should take it. And then you should leave.
Okay.
0.16 damage. Whatever. That's like 10%. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think we have. Well, that's why we got the first knife piece, right? We gotta. At some point, you gotta do it.
I know. I'm a little nervous though. Especially because I got all the good items.
I wouldn't agree with you on that one. Oh, take us out.
Ooh,
it's good.
And you get your life back. Yeah.
It brought back the birthright. Okay.
Nice. What hit you? A bone?
I don't even know actually. It might have been a bone.
Okay. All right, chat. We're a little bit when we can distinguish our character.
You're pretty big now. I think it's fairly easy to tell who you are.
A little bit.
I'll take because you have like such high tiers already. And if we get hit early on this one, we're just
Fail.
pop that space bar instantly.
You get to keep the item? No, you don't keep the item, right?
No.
Okay.
But really, very little matters for us right now, except like the holy card and keeping both of us alive.
Okay.
Oh, this guy. It's a tough room.
Still alive?
Oh,
Jeez.
I haven't even been hit. This is you know what? He's getting hit by the rock, so.
Please. Oh, jeez. How do you know where he's gonna come? Jeez.
It makes a shadow, but you know, there's some avionics I apologize for.
All right. Still alive. Host?
Oh yeah.
Host. Oh, that guy's still alive. Okay, nice. I may gulp this.
That's.
Should I gulp it?
Yeah, why not actually? Especially with money equals power. That's good stuff.
Okay. All right.
Let's
no
get
keys.
this.
No.
Let's get this right off the bat. The only thing to fear is fear itself.
Wait, so we can fly, right? Or do they take flying away from us?
We can fly.
Okay.
It should be not so bad.
I
just
did
can't use the space bar.
I just did this and I titled the Twitch stream brand new boss fight Kappa HD, and I downloaded a mod that turns this mother into Wario. Have you seen it?
I haven't, but that is hilarious.
It's really good. I recommend it.
Dude, I saw on YouTube, like I figured that the 19-hour video would pop.
Yeah.
But like it popped to an absurd degree. It has like 130,000 views or something like that.
I was like, I hit you with the honesty, check the wire stuff. Oh, dude, this is nice. Was like I rarely have expectations for a video, but I'm like, this is good. And then day one, it had like 20,000 views, and I was like, like that's really good for the channel, but you know, I thought it would do a little better, and then it just got like sucked up into the algorithm. I've never really had that happen.
Pretty sweet.
I know it's like an everyday occurrence for you, but
It's not quite the opposite, but sometimes it happens years after the fact. I thought it was very cool because I know you put, I mean, like a week's worth of streams into it for one, but also like the editing time as well.
Yeah, you know, like, and it's like hired a couple editors, but we've been trying stuff for like months and months, and it just, ooh, what is that? Icarus wings?
I think it gives us a bone. It gives us like a forgotten. Oh, dude, holy card fishing. I think it gives us a forgotten, like once. Oh, I got sulfuric acid tears. What am I doing? For until it dies. I don't think it's particularly good.
But I was like laughing because you're like, you know, I tweeted something about, hey, just like been trying to get someone to pop on YouTube for a year, you know, long time, and you're like, just play Isaac, and I'm like, that's true, but also like, I don't know, it's like you got, oh, is that double vision?
Yeah, you got to take the double vision, I think.
This is gonna be a tough one.
Although I'm like, you know, I've got Incubus. I think Incubus won't double me. It'll give me 1.5. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Beautiful.
You get it?
Those are two awesome items.
But it's like, I don't know, like you got to make, now I just feel like you got to make stuff that people really want to click on and watch. You know,
couldn't agree more.
Like you can't just make stuff. You got to make stuff. Ooh, get melted.
Take me out. Take me out.
I hit it.
I'm alive. Birthright brought me back. Okay. I'm dead again. Okay.
What?
Well.
Wait, you had 3 hearts. How did you?
No, the Forgotten has 3 hearts.
I just wanted you to let you know I was hitting it. So.
We beat that guy without all those items.
What do you think?
I think that maybe the sulfuric tears kind of screwed me over. You round us out with a little knockout, you think?
Oh yeah, we knocked ourselves out there. How do we lose that one?
I don't know how to answer the question.
Me neither.
There's a few things that happen. My sulfuric tears popped the mushroom, caused me to take damage, respawn with birthright. That's a nasty way to go. The spacebar item, it didn't work. The button was temporarily disabled. During that time frame, you were killed. Took us out. Oh, if you'll excuse me, I have to update Origin really quick.
Did you buy the game? Oh, never mind.